The sun's illumination. In the original I Ching, thousands of years ago, the ancients used the 64 hexagrams, the 64 frequencies, to track and harmonize with the forces of nature. The ancients used the I Ching to guide the people, an empire, a civilization. The I Ching is a living transmission of the divine, of consciousness. The I Ching is a map of the changing cosmic frequencies of life, of consciousness. How we respond to challenges dictates the pattern of our destiny. The intention of this video is to serve you in the highest blessed way. This is abstract energy of sensing, so receive this message with your heart and body. This week, starting June 19th through June 24th, the Sun and Earth move into the 15th and 10th I Ching. This week's wisdom is rooted in the 15th I Ching, named modesty, the cosmic energy of extremes. This energy is the balancing of extremes in the rhythms of life, the changing of circumstances. Like a wild heart, the energy to march at the beat of your own heart and flow. Maybe some aren't meant to be tamed. Maybe they just need to run free with nature's own wild organic rhythms. Offering us all a transformation from dullness to fluorescence, the dilemma of our comforts. Can we love the other as they are? When we flow with what is, everything is effortless. The greatest gift we can give is that of our own self-transformation, Lao Tzu. This energy continues us in the quarter of civilization, a time period where we find our expression, our embodiment of our inspirations. Purpose is fulfilled through form, where we manifest ideas, concepts into real-world expressions. Basically, a time period to align and embody our inner truth through expression. It's important to note, manifestation is not through the mind. It's through our expression, through the throat. It's not a coincidence that all the 16 I Ching frequencies of the throat center are activated in this quarter of civilization. Manifestation through the movement of spirit into form, through embodiment. The sun moving into the 15th I Ching automatically activates the 10th I Ching, its programming partner, its earth, its opposite polarity in the mandala, the matrix of the Maya, the map of consciousness. The energies are one. The earth is the manifestation, the grounding energy, what we see, and the sun is the illumination, the wisdom, what we be. The sun, the illumination, the wisdom, what we be is in the 15th I Ching, named modesty. Above earth, below mountain, mountain within the earth. Modesty covers hidden strengths. The image of a mountain concealed within the earth symbolizes something bigger and more powerful than is revealed on the surface. The superior person works quietly and does not seek acclaim. A good leader does not boast of victories, but moves steadily forward with quiet confidence. Such modesty brings respect and success. The 15th I Ching, the energy of extremes, is about adjusting and adapting one's rhythms to the changing circumstances. It expresses itself through extreme rhythms, whether it be our personal cycles with respect to the times we eat, get up, or go to sleep, or other patterns. The 15th I Ching will demand a change from a repetitive cycle. This energy is also the energy of the love of humanity, the concern for fellow humans, the drive to bring other humans into the flow of life. The 15th I Ching has a very magnetic presence. The 15th I Ching, the shadow of dullness, is the victim of a narrow mindset, which manifests as being empty or an extremist, the dilemma of our comforts. The earth, the grounding energy, what we see is in the 10th I Ching, named conduct. The 10th I Ching, the energy of the behavior of self, authenticity, represents the self. Its purpose is not to adapt, but rather to stay true to itself. This is one's personal, authentic look, feel, and attitude, the embodiment of the self, self-love. The 10th I Ching gives us the potential of expressing our unique way. Therefore, it has a strong power to have influence on others. The shadow side can manifest as blaming or feeling blamed. The 10th I Ching, the shadow of self-obsession, is the victim of self-obsession, which manifests as self-denying or narcissistic, the deep sadness that no one else knows how to behave. This week's solar transit moves us into extremes and ushers in the Cancer solstice, the energetic undertone for the summer, the next 3 months. This energy is about balancing and adjusting extremes, the rhythms of life, the changing of circumstances, and following the beat of our own heart. Life works in cycles. As we look at nature, we find the beautiful balancing of extremes to ensure the well-being of the entire ecosystem. This transit is about rhythms and being flexible and adaptable to the different rhythms of life. We have the free will to love the extremes of our own rhythms. For example, feeling social and spending 5 nights in a row out with friends, and then staying home alone for a week in solitude. The possible extremes are lived out in life's rhythms. This offers us a signpost to step back, adjust, and adapt to the changing flow of life. When we flow with what is, everything is effortless. The collective global aura is here to respond, to heal and attune to universal flow and abundance. We surrender the need to initiate or react. If you're a manifestor aura, you're here to respond to your inner knowing. If you're a generator aura, you're here to respond to the outer world. If you're a projector aura, you're here to respond to recognition and invitation. If you're a reflector aura, you're here to respond to the cycles of the moon. This solar transit is grounded by our sacred self-love, the energy to be an example of radical self-love. This transit brings the potential of accepting other people without judgment, as they're offering us a mirror. This can bring awareness of diversity into the flow of life. Can we love the other as they are? Can we accept the wide spectrum of society, of what it means to be human? This type of love and compassion is not about how we connect with others, but rather how we project and express our love for humanity's diversity out into the world. When guided by our inner truth, this energy has the potential to deepen our self-love, our acceptance, balance, and integration of society. Can we be compassionate, understanding, and accepting of the diverse and opposite tempos that are part of humanity? Can we embody what it means to be human, to deepen our self-love? If you want to awaken humanity, then awaken all parts of yourself. If you want to heal the world, heal all that is dark and negative from within. We don't arrive at the new earth. The new earth arrives through us, through our embodiment of self-love. The greatest gift we can give is that of our own self-transformation, Lao Tzu. Remember, love yourself and choose to be blessed.